Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. We are here on board the Triumph Speed 955i, right here in the magnificent track of Allerton Park. I absolutely adore this track very, very much. And this is the official Triumph Tester role, which I have managed to acquire maximum affinity with the Triumph, so it was about time we did this sort of tester. I do enjoy these tester sort of activities, I really like it, as we handed our first penalty time there. As this is a target time attack, we have to beat a 102.9, which obviously shouldn't really be too much difficulty because, well, at the end of the day, we are really good at this track. We do love this track, and this Triumph Speed Triple is quite terrific. So I think that is a fan-dabby-dozy, bang-on combination between speed and Dr. Ace, dare I say myself, as we challenge the final couple of corners. Excellent stuff out of the Lodge corner. We'll flick it left once more for turn 10 for the Deer Leap and cross the finish line victorious. Now moving on somewhat swiftly to Brands Hatch. We're going to be doing a speed trap. Now the speed traps are still glitched, so you will receive a penalty time even when you reach the allotted time when you go through the set speed traps, but there is unfortunately nothing we can do about that. Just have to make sure we enter druids pretty nicely here, as we usually do. And into turn 3, and we, wow, for some reason we got penalty time. For turn 3, Graham Hillbend. Of course, we had a terrific move there on board the Honda VTR the other day against a very, very rapid-paced Ducati. That was in the Golden Age group, so if you haven't yet seen that one, I would advise you to check that out after this Grand Prix, or race, or video, however you want to call it. As we'll now rocket towards the Brembo sign. Picking up quite a lot of speed on board this Triumph Speed Triple. I've got to say, I'm quite impressed with this bike. Did not think that the Speed Triple would be that good, as a rule, from the past Ride games. More so for Ride 2. I never used the Nakeds, it was always using the Super Sports or the Super Bikes. But I'm glad on Ride 4 I decided to open the horizons a bit and, open my eyes and give it another chance. Give some of the Naked bikes a go that I wouldn't usually use, and just to try and change things up every now and again, because of course we have all the amazing prototype machines in MotoGP 20, and then we have some terrific MX bikes in MXGP. So Ride 4 has the fine balance, as we completely miss the final, the second to final speed trap there, but it doesn't really matter, because as I said to you before, the penalty time is bugged in this one, so we do not receive any penalty time, and that is still a gold. Oh, another terrific British track, Donington Park. We're going to be doing the track day here, still on the Triumph Speed 955i, because of course there isn't really that many Triumph bikes in this game. So the Triumph Speed 955i is getting quite the workout here today on board the stock tyres, as we'll flick it left for the crane of curves. Good stuff around the outside. Braking into turn 4 for the old hairpin. Good stuff so far. Keep an eye out for the rumble strip here on the left, because it's somewhat treacherous. You can fall foul if you do just jump onto it a little bit, so just keep an eye out for that one if you would. Turn 7 for McLean's. Nice tight line there as well. We didn't get the exit that we wanted, but for a track day it doesn't really matter, because we'll probably only do a lap and maybe a half to be enough to complete this particular challenge. As we exit Coppice, pretty good, always aiming for that rumble strip. Touch the grass there, but it's quite alright. This is only a track day, we're not trying to break any lap times. Speaking of lap times, of course we did the Yamaha RD500LC challenge on Suzuka, the motorcycle GP circuit. That was a long ass sentence. But yes, the challenge is still on until Sunday. If you are interested to participate and you're not on PC, so you can't see the leaderboards updating, feel free to join the Discord server and post your times in there. And then we can also discuss it and see who comes out ultimately on top. So a big shout out to all the guys in the Discord chat, doing a phenomenal job of absolutely smashing my time. And I can't wait to see who actually comes out on top. I'm fingers crossed it's going to be me, but honestly, there is some very fast riders in the Discord server. Here we go now into the Southern 100. Now, I actually had a bit of trouble on this one. The time trials are difficult in this sort of track because road circuits are not my forte. I do tend to struggle because, as you've seen a lot in my videos, and I preach it quite a lot, I use the rumble strips. I use a lot of the track. I tend to go wider on exits and really fire the bikes out and really hook in towards the apexes and the rumble strips. I find I can't really do that here in the Southern 100, and it kind of throws me off sometimes. But as we're going to do pretty good in these opening couple of sectors. It's towards the end of the lap where I tend to struggle as we go very, very tight there towards the wall, braking well before we see the yellow sign to the right. And then flicking it right for a very, very slow corner. You're going to be taking that at about 40 kilometers per hour, so it's extremely slow. You could probably walk quicker than the way the bike turns into that one. Keep an eye out for the right hand side again. Bit blind here, and it's going to be blind again, but you can use quite a lot of acceleration. Still full throttle to this point. Going to gently come off the throttle here. It's about half throttle. Careful of the bushes and shrubbery on the left hand side, as we'll continue to rock it down. Here's another blind corner as well. Be brave. Be bold, just keep going, you can do it. And then coming down to the braking zone for the left-hander as we, a bit of a bounce and a bit of a weave. We still nail it, good stuff so far. Keep an eye out for the sign on your right. You want to be aiming for that to make sure you full throttle as you leave that point. Get ready to brake early here. It's quite a difficult one, that one, because it does catch you off guard. You do feel like you can carry way more speed in there. Take it slowly and you should be fine. I do think this is a track that I should probably do a guide on at some point because it's a bloody bugger. I'm not even a big fan of it because I tend to make mistakes, but here is a very, very successful lap, of course. But actually before this, I won't lie, it took me a good 4 or 5 times. I had a few mistakes along the way. But we are on the stock tyres as well, whether that makes much of a difference. To me, I think it wouldn't do because I like to pick the harder tyres. Well, we have navigated the final corner, and that means we are going to beat the time by a good couple of seconds there. Did pretty well. So now we've brushed off the cobwebs on these old Triumph bikes, it's about time that we take it to a Grand Prix race right here in Cadwell Park. And away we go. Well, we are going to let them go and we'll soon catch them up as we go along our business. Because of course it's way more interesting to chase down the field than it is just to bugger off into the distance, so to speak. Because literally nobody enjoys that. So here's me taking it easy to then fight my way through. It's going to be 5 laps here in Cadwell Park in this phenomenal British track. I mean, look at that countryside. It's so gorgeous, isn't it? Peter O'Donnelly in front of us. And Ray and Andrews. We're keeping an eye on them. I'm going to have to try and go for a lunge here if I'm not careful. Unfortunately, I did go onto the grass a little bit there, but it's quite alright. We're still... Oh, big wheelie there coming out the corner as well. As we're into the Chris curve. Good stuff so far. Sliding the rear there, a bit eager on the acceleration. Still going for the stock tyres, it seems. Around the inside of Ray and Andrews. Not quite. This time, perhaps into Mansfield. Oh, Ray and Andrews. He's getting a bit cocky, isn't he? He's feeling it. Oh, he lost a position. Oh, has he? No, he's fighting back. Ray and Andrews. Oh, he cuts a corner. Oh, my goodness. Ray and Andrews. What is he doing around the outside of Scarlet Coal? No. Scarlet Coal-Fired's back. Up over the mountain. Like a mountain goat over here now, going over these. Can we get... Oh, brilliant move on the inside. Scarlet Coal-Fired's back. Oh, brilliant stuff. This is really getting heated in the battle against the AI. 120% as always, if that was ever questioned. Now fighting down Barn. Quick shout out to Boucham Bengana, not mentioned him in a while. Absolutely no reason whatsoever, why not? Round the outside of Ray and Andrews, the American. Now be chasing down Cody Brown on board the green Triumph. I like that actually. Looks quite funky. But he's not going to hold that position much longer. We're going to go around the end. Oh my goodness, almost contact. He bottled it. We attack Flavio Gomez. Wow, we are really pushing through now. The gap to the leader is 4.5 seconds, so I guess it makes full sense to chase down Erica Werns now before things get a little bit too out of hand. Of course, with AI being as treacherous as they are sometimes, it could soon get taken out by a would-be attacker. That's Hugo Vitala. Good defence. Can he still hold that lead into Mansfield? Not quite, yes. Oh, I've got him here though. Brilliant move up on the inside. Excellently executed. Oh, we're going to cut the corner and give ourselves a nice chunky 0.2 of a second penalty. Well deserved. I did mess that corner up. As you now flick it right for the right-hander mountain. Oh, careful on the rumble strip there. Again, that is a bit of a bouncy rumble strip. You get on there and it could be curtains. So flick it right. Get ready to flick it left again. Went a little bit wide there for the hall bends, but it's quite alright for the hairpin. Again on the rumble strip. Stop DrAce. Got to keep off those. Like riding the rumble strips like a white swan. Bit of a song for you there. There's David Pekkanen is next in our sights. Probably going to go around the outside here. I do like this move. Excellently executed. That was a bit of a tongue twister for you. There's now Edoardo Berardi. Oh, what a move from the inside from Pekkanen. The Finnish man. He didn't care for that one bit. As we now descend down the hill alongside Pekkanen. Pretty good stuff so far. We get past with relative ease. Let's now continue to chase down Edoardo Berardi, George Adams and Erica Verns. I'm not sure on that one if it's Werns or Verns. I'm not German, unfortunately. Do my best to trying to pronounce all these, but I'm sure there's some of you in there right now, head in hands, saying, oh my god, it's this. Into Mansfield in a moment's time with the left-hander. It's 20-6 here in Cadwell Park. 24 degrees temperature. I like to keep you up to date on the weather every now and again if I can. Oh, what a move over the inside. Edoardo Berardi didn't see that, did he? George Adams, you are holding me up now, my friend. Over the mountain we go. Like Jane's Addiction. If you know that song, the mountain song. Oh my goodness, almost lost the rear there. And again, I went a little bit wide there for the whole bends. But navigated the hairpin much better this time. It's going to be a penultimate lap, this. So unless we make a move on George Adams, Erica Verns could quite possibly be having this lead and keeping hold of it. As we cross the finish line now, into second place for the very first time. We'll continue to chase down the German in the lead. The German lady. I tell you what, the ladies on this game are OP. They seem to all be kicking ass and taking names. Except DrAce's names. That never happens. Not even in real life. As we now charge towards Erica. Only up by a tenth and a bit on the fastest lap. It's not really anything just to josh about, but it's alright for now. As we continue with the right-hander for Chris Curve. It's Triumph Daytona sticking like glue. Even with the Triumph original tyres that it has on. The stock tyres for the gooseneck. Pretty well executed so far. Into Mansfield. Could potentially line up here for turn 9. Is it going to be possible? Not quite. Excellent defensive posture from Erica Werns, apologies. That is Lady Werns, Miss Werns. But we could go around the outside here. I'm feeling it. Oh, it could be good. Around the outside. Oh, oh, yes. We're through. We've done it. Excellently done. Now flick it left for the whole bends. Flick it right. Flick it left again. Oh, the twitch. The rear tyre gave a little bit of a twitch there. As the front tyre is now on 35% of degradation and 31% from the rear. Pretty nice. There's nothing really to concern ourselves about there as we go onto the rumble strip. Well, would have been a rumble strip. We went onto a bit of grass and sand and crap. As we then flick it left for turn 1 for Coppice. Turn 2. Oh, wide again. Oh, no. It's alright. We're still in the lead. By a good chunky 7/10 of a second, we should be fine. As those lights are really illuminating now, haven't they? Erica Werns. She will be disappointed in this one. No doubt. It's a bloody good effort, though. Can't fault anyone giving her the best shot. For Chris Curve, navigating exactly how we want to be doing. Continue to hold it right. Brake early as you see the rumble strip if you have to. Brake gently as well as we're going to run it a little bit wide. Oh, saved by the rumble strip. Into Mansfield with a 1.3 second lead. You can already like and comment and subscribe by now because you know it's a done deal. Unless you want to stay to the end for the outro, which I would recommend. It's a very funky outro. Took me a while to do that one too. As we flick it right for the mountain for the final time of asking. Oh, bit of a bounce there. Could have ended in tears. But thankfully it's not going to. We're up by 3 seconds. How on earth did we get 3 seconds advantage that quick? AI, up your game. Simple as. Now coming out of the final corner in just a moment's time. Barn. 0.4 of a second up. And that is a very successful video and a very successful win with a very successful wheelie. So guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be alerted to every single time I upload videos, which is every day of course. So upon that note guys, thank you very much for watching and I shall see you next time. Ciao for now. Oh hi! Didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now, with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.